Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to the Capo 3R. Missed the last episode, you can click on the eye on the top of the video to watch the previous episode to get caught up. So, we got to this thing. I don't know what all this is about. Oh my gosh, they have animations. Oh, look at her, she's so shy. Oh, she's giving me a heart. Ooh. Let's go to Ricca-san first. Hallway. Are you sure? Yes? No? I don't know. I'm scared. Alright, let's just go. Now then, I guess I'll head to the cafeteria or something. I left the classroom when lunch break came and headed to the cafeteria. Weather Vane's cafeteria had a varied menu which was also pretty good, so it was like a dream come true for a growing man like me. Oh man, I wish there was a cafeteria that had everything. I know at uni there are like different cafeterias and like different selections of stuff, but like they're not in one place. Like if everything was in one place, oh my gosh, it would be so delicious. When I left Japan, I heard that British food tasted bad, so I prepared myself for the worst, but that turned out to be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's like some bias thing right there. It's like someone just went there and then was like, this is horrible food, and then told everyone, then everyone just had that in their mind. My stomach was empty, so I hurried down the hallway. Then, yes, it is I encountered Ricca-san walking down the hallway with light steps. Even though she was just walking down the hallway, she looked good doing it. She was a mysterious upperclassman. Yes, I was. Yes, you're not going, Ricca-san? Yeah, what? Ricca-san said, showing me the hot dog in her hand. Oh, what kind of hot dog? I got a hot dog here. A hot dog? Get your plan to eat that somewhere else? Oh. The headmistress's office was used as an office by the student council as well as the headmistress. So in a sense, it also served as a student council room. Why go there again? There's still work left to be done? How come? Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen you in the cafeteria before. Why is that? Oh. I see. Ricca-san was supposed to be a powerful Category 5 mage, but for some reason she's taking advantage of being a student of Weather Vane. There's no way the other students wouldn't give her inquisitive looks when she was around. I guess it's one of those hardships of being famous. Ooh! Really? Well, I guess I'll take you up on the offer. A chance to eat lunch with the world-famous lone Katalia doesn't come around often. Took up her offer and decided to join her for lunch. Well, I am a growing man. Oh. Well, I thought showing restraint might have been worse form in this case. After buying a bunch of things at Ricca-san's expense, we both arrived at the headmistress's office. Ricca-san called for the headmistress, but there was no answer. Looks like she's not. I like how she walked in and then looked at the empty seat and was like, Elizabeth, are you there? Well, it is a student council room too, so I doubt there's anything wrong while using it on her own. Alright. No problemo. I don't mind, but where do I put the tea on? Where? Oh, I do. That's certainly a genuine tea set. I suppose that's a British Magic Academy for you. I'm not sure I can fix it right though. You sure are lazy sometimes. No. Yes. Nope. Well, it's not like I didn't know how to fix black tea. I quickly boiled the water and put a few scoops of tea in. Okay, here's your tea. Pour tea into the teacup and carry it over to Ricca-san.
Hi, arigato.
Then I questioned my eyesight. The great lone Katalia was flopped over her desk, reading a newspaper as she slouched and ate her hot dog. Ricca-san?
Nani?
I think you should keep some proper posture when you're eating.
いいのいいの。これで食べ慣れてるから。別に食事のマナーを知らないわけじゃないのよ。人前ではちゃんとしてるの。でも、この格好が一番リラックスできるのよ。
Oh. Well, alright then.
あんたもさっさと食べなさい。早くしないと昼休み終わっちゃうわよ。
Oh man. Yeah. Sat down in a random seat and started eating the food she bought me. Yum, 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 yum. Bread from the school store is pretty good. However, I couldn't stop looking at Ricca-san as she ate while reading with her elbow on the desk. It was bad manners, but more likely due to laziness. It was very surprising to see Ricca-san like that when she usually looks so refined.
Nani?
Ricca-san raised her head after noticing my gaze. No, it's nothing. This surely was the best way for Ricca-san to relax while she ate. And I could see why she can't eat at the cafeteria. Ricca-san already drew attention to herself as is. This would start rumors in an instant. It's pretty rough being famous.
この記事面白い。
Right now, Ricca-san really did look like she was relaxed as she ate. I know it might be bad manners, but maybe it's better to be able to relax like that while eating. So, Ricca-san says she acts properly in front of others, then what does it mean if she's being this lazy in front of me? I think she's, she's relaxed with you. Does it mean she doesn't see me as a guy?
ほら、清高。あんたも見てみなさいよ、この記事。
It
い
is!
くらなんでもありえないわよ。
Bonkers! The cartoon show! That no one remembers or knows about. Probably. Huh.
どうしたの？変な顔して。
I do? It's on my face. Oh, nothing. Which article?
これこれ。ここ。ねえ、変でしょ？
The show, right? Did he think of me as heir? That's a bit much if so. In the afternoon, we had classes on magic. Although the existence of the Royal London Magic Academy is hidden from the general public, it was still a school. Of course, the regular classes are also held. However, the main draw was its plentiful classes on magic without a doubt. I studied a fair bit back in our home country, but the approach toward the fundamentals was different here abroad, so it was still educational. I think all of you know that magic is often said to be the power of sentiments. That certainly is one part of it, so there are a lot of texts that explain magic in that context too. However, to be precise, the power of sentiments is not magic itself, but rather the power to manipulate magic. Or perhaps it might be more intuitive to call it the source of that power. Right now, Professor Garrison was conducting a serious class in our classroom. Yeah, with that freaking monotone voice. Oh man, put anyone to sleep. Content was interesting, but I heard that he was a bit stiff about it. Yeah, see, the monotone doesn't help. It was a useful class, though a bit boring. I'd be happy if he was a bit more proficient at conversation so he could keep from boring students. Yeah, change your monotone, please. However, if the power of sentiment isn't magic, then that causes us to question what magic really is. So what do you think, Edogawa Kosuke?
Hi!
He probably didn't think he was going to be called on. Kosuke quickly stood up. Speaking of Kosuke, when we first joined the academy, Ricca-san asked us a similar question, what is magic? And he gave a half-hearted answer of a mysterious power. I think Kosuke has matured a bit since then though. Take that back, I think he's regressed. Fantasies, what's your reasoning? Our professor heaved a sigh and faced Kosuke firmly. He was a bit too serious like that.
いや、重いっていうより妄想とかの方が力強いし、苔の一年岩をも通すとかって言うから。魔法もある意味、昔の魔法使いたちの強い妄想が生み出したものかななんて。
Ah, Edogawa, what have you been listening to during class?
すみません。
I believe I've said many times in class that things like convictions and strong obsessions easily lead to stray thoughts, so they're not suited toward magic. I believe I also told you at Okawa that the reason you can't utilize your skill very well despite your talents is because you have many stray thoughts yourself, okay?
そうでした。
Well, Shiki-san didn't even need to say it, but if you took fantasies and stray thoughts away from Kosuke, there wouldn't be much left. I was hoping you could produce a better answer than that, but alright, next is Edokawa's friend Katsuragi Kiyotaka. Yes! Tell us what you think magic is, Katsuragi. You're on me now! Good grief, I must be unlikely to be picking up after Kosuke. The power to manipulate reality. Honestly spoke what I normally felt as I thought about it. Oh. No, the power to overwrite reality, perhaps? In magic, there were some grand spells that managed to bend the laws of physics. It was all a matter of scale, but there were still plenty of minor spells that overwrote bits of reality. So I suppose you could say that in itself was a part of the larger flow of reality. That's a good, rather concept. But I have to say that answer is a little rough. I knew it. If you were to put it that way, it might be smarter to express it as the power to adjust reality or the power to tune reality. I see! When you put it that way, I suppose so. I guess expressing it as manipulate or overwrite is a bit arrogant. If you think of magic as an extension of our world's natural laws, then that certainly is true. Are there any other opinions?
刺されませんように。
Himeno muttered beside me. Our professor glanced at Himeno, then called on a different student. Sarah Chrysalis.
はい、
What would your answer be, Miss Chrysalis?
そうですね。
Sarah put her hand to her chin and thought earnestly for a moment.
魔法というのは力そのもののことを指すんじゃないと思うんです。先人の残した魔力の使い方のガイドラインとかフォーマット、もしくはショートカットみたいなものを指すんだと思います。
Oh. Well done, Chrysalis. That's a good answer. Sarah's answer made good sense. It definitely was the perfect description. For example, using magic power to make this chalk float is something even you all could do. Professor held up a piece of chalk for everyone to see. However, even for a simple task of levitating a piece of chalk, there are several different methods of doing it. Katsuragi Himeno, how would you do it?
手で掴むようなイメージで浮かべると思います。
Yes, that's one method. However, even with the image of holding it in hand, there's a large difference between pulling it from above and lifting it from below, isn't there?
はい。
Other methods include acting upon the air around and manipulating the chalk itself, and a more advanced method would be manipulating gravity as well. However, wouldn't you using any of these methods to keep the chalk afloat tire you out a bit? Would it? I think it's possible to keep a single piece of chalk floating without getting worn out, though. That is true, but it would require a lot of effort to keep it floating all day long. Or what if we were working with a horse instead of a piece of chalk? It would wear you out. Right, to put it another way, that would be the same as those who have innate magical power and no magical training using telekinesis to float it. However, you are all mages, you're learning spells to make objects float, or in other words, pre-packaged methods of using magical power. Alternatively, perhaps you may be able to form your own original spell by applying the principles of the many spells you learn here.
ああ、そういうことなんですね。
What a boring teacher! Stop using the monotone! Yes, to put it simply, that's what magic is. Looks like time's almost up, so next class I'd like to elaborate on this in more detail. Now, Sarah, if you will.
起立。礼。ありがとうございました。
Oh. Huh. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here, everybody. Woo! What a day! What a day! If you guys enjoyed this episode of the Capo 3R, where we had the most monotone professor ever, then please slime that like button and subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode, and you will hear me in the next one. Goodbye!